Ooh. I don't know if that's going to work very well. I'm hoping that doesn't fall over. Smoking some Rainer Flake. Yo! Corey. I've been loving this stuff lately. It's a Rainer Flake. Beautiful stuff. Smells so good. I need to get some stuff to ship out to people, and I want to throw some of these things in there. Just firing this up. I don't know how well I'm going to be smoking this, because more importantly, I got something today I wanted to jump into, because I haven't tried any of them. So let's get a look at this guy. I found this today at a liquor store near me. So it's got, let me see if it's got it right. Bernheim Original. It's a wheat whiskey. Then we got Larceny. Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 92 proof. Evan Williams, single barrel vintage. So we got Elijah Craig, small batch bourbon. This won Best Bourbon in 2016. Then we got Pikesville Straight Rye. Oh man, so this is 90, 92, 88, 6.6, 94, and this is 110 proof. And I haven't tried any of these yet. I'm super excited to try these. If you guys have watched any of my stuff, you know I'm the Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare, Four Roses. Knob Creek is good. I've never tried any of these. And this is pretty stinking cool. So not only does it tell you a little bit about it on the backside, but they come in little, not little, big giant, like tubes. I think they're all 100 milliliters. I don't know. Yep, includes 500 milliliter bottles. That's pretty stinking cool. This is something kind of like Smokey Mo just did a video. He had he jumped onto that, or his wife did the flavor thing that's online, where you get like, you can get free samples every 3 months of something you pick and stuff like that. So I want to try all of these. I'm super excited. So what I'm gonna do is, I got a bottle of water here, and I have a little Texas shot glass from Shepherd Air Force Base in Texas, because that's where my brother-in-law was and my sister. I'm gonna try these things. It is beautiful out right now. I don't know. Let's just come off. Okay, there we go. Now this is the Bernheim Original. Bernheim is the first truly new style of American whiskey to produce since Prohibition. Though similar to traditional wheat bourbon, the 51% wheat mash bill lends to a distinctively smooth taste and mellow finish. Now, you guys are watching me try this for the first time, so you'll see my reactions. So I'm just going to pour a little bit in here, and in between each one, I'll probably just rinse it out with the water. I'm literally just going to put just a little bit in there. It smells very good. Now, I've never had this one before. The one that I've looked at and I wanted to get is the Larceny. So, now, if you're expecting some sort of a like palate-esque description and aroma, I'm not that guy. I can pretty much just tell you if this is good or not. Holy crap, that's good. Now, I normally don't do glass or... I'm not glass. I don't normally do ice in with my bourbons or whiskeys unless it's like ridiculously strong. And if it's so strong that it needs it, I tend to stay away from it. I would definitely recommend the Bernheim Original. That is a double gold in 2014. So, whatever that means. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do that and do that. Have a few puffs of my tobacco. I know you guys seen this style pipe before, but I made one with the bamboo on it. I put bamboo on it. All my pipes, not all of them, but when I can, I can take it apart and clean it out, and then just put it back in. I'm smoking my poker, and then it goes back on perfectly fine. I actually got this one finished up today, and I'm looking to get rid of it if anybody's interested. Same thing. It's got a green Cumberland stem, saddle bit style, stainless steel with the plateau along here. I liked it there because it gives it a good grip. Like, no matter what, you have a grip on your thumb, or you have a grip over here, or it's light enough to clench, and they sit. So it works perfectly well. Oh man, that's good. Good stuff. It's 73 degrees out. 10 after 8. Still light out. I can do it like this all year long. Okay. On to the one I actually wanted to try for a while, and I just never got around to it. Is a John E. Fitzgerald Larceny Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Very special small batch, whatever that means. 1 second, I'm going to let the dog in. That's good. We are house sitting for my in-laws while they're in Florida, so we got their dog. So, I'll do the same thing. See, that smells a little bit more, I'm not going to say harsher, but a little bit more harsher than the Bernheim. So, a little bit about the Larceny. Let's see. The Larceny is also a double gold in 2014. It's 92 proof. With a pedigree that traces back from historic Old Fitzgerald brand, famously made with a whisper of wheat. Larceny uses wheat as the small grain instead of the traditional rye for a softer, rounder taste profile. I've never tried Larceny. It definitely has a very pleasant aroma in the cup. It smells different with the air open rather than sniffing it right out of the tube. It smells very good. That's very interesting. It's not bad. I mean, if you're probably gonna see me go, you know, with something. Did it with the bookers. It's definitely an interesting taste. Yeah, Corey, nice glass. My sister married an Air Force. I think he was a mechanic. And they were stationed out in Shepherd Air Force Base in Texas. She hated Texas so much. absolutely hated it. She could not wait. They moved to Utah, and now she just loves it. Sorry, Corey. All right. On to the next one. Now this one, I'm sure like everybody has tried, the Evan Williams. Believe it or not, I have not tried it. Pretty standard one. I think these are just one of the ones that you can buy in the small little barrels behind the behind the cash register. So I'm still getting over how cool this is. I guess it's 5 great bourbons in 2014. So, as the only vintage-dated single-barrel bourbon, the individual bourbons that are hand-selected for Evan Williams single barrel meet the stringent flavor profile of each year's unique vintage. So this is a single-barrel vintage. So we're gonna give this a shot. Oh no! Okay, there we go. Oh, all right, that didn't snap the seal. So. What's interesting is they are all, and I'm really happy that they are all completely different smelling. And I'm assuming they're all from this Haven Hill? I don't really know. So, I'm gonna try this Evan Williams now. It doesn't have as much of a smell than the other two. It's not as potent. Even it going in the mouth, it's almost kind of like you don't get a very strong liquor taste at all. Honestly, if you're looking for a very non-alcoholic flavor, that's probably it. Now, that being said, this is the smallest or the weakest of the 5, but it's still 86.6 proof. It's aged 7 to 8 years. Honestly, a single barrel vintage, I would actually go out and try to find that. That was actually very good. It almost reminds me of one of the, if you were gonna go ahead and give it a label, it's like almost one of those like party bourbons where, like, you know, you can drink beer or you can have like a Mike's Hard Lemonade and drink a ton of them easily. Without it, you know, you tasting the harshness of the alcohol. All right. Now on to Elijah Craig Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is also a small batch. So, this is 94 proof, aged 8 to 12 years. Known as the father of bourbon, Elijah Craig is credited as the first distiller to age his whiskey in charred oak barrels to make bourbon. Today we honor him by hand selecting and marrying small batches of 8 to 12-year-old barrels for the perfect balance of flavor. So, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the difference between a single barrel and a small batch is pretty much what the name is. This is the Evan Williams was 1 barrel, has that, you know, and they make what they can out of just 1 barrel, where small batches, they'll take like 10 barrels and make a small batch instead of mixing a bunch of them together. I'm pretty sure what that means. I might be completely off. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a bourbon expert. I'm just enjoying the journey of trying different bourbons. I'm up to, oh man, this is 5. I'm close to like 15 bourbons now. Like, not tonight, but in general, what I've tried. Now, this one has a more pungent aroma to it. And I'm literally just putting just a little bit in there because I want to enjoy this. and because they're so small, I want these to last. So, they're all very pleasant smelling. Like I said, unfortunately, I do not have a good palate description to give you. I'm not that type of guy who can go ahead and taste a cookie and tell you what the hell is in it. That's not me. Like I said, I can just tell you if it's good or not. And I'm a little bit more on the weaker side of everything. Like I said, the Booker's, which is 126 proof or 128 proof, that one is just so harsh that I do not like drinking it. So, that being said, it smells really good. Oh, that one definitely has an aftertaste to it. It's not bad. It just hits you really quickly. This one's 94 proof. So this is the strongest we've tried yet, with the next one, the Pikesville Straight Rye Whiskey, coming up next. That one's the strongest at 110 proof. Oh, man. And in case you guys wanted to know, I'm just doing it live just because I don't feel like having to do the whole uploading system. Figure I'd just do a video, and with it being live, it'll pretty much just upload instantly. So, just kind of puffing on my pipe in between just to kind of get the taste out of my mouth. I don't know if that's really a good method of doing it or not, but so here we go. This is the last one. This is the Pikesville Straight Rye Whiskey. This is the only one that doesn't say bourbon on it. So, historically produced in Maryland in the 1890s, Heaven Hill has kept alive this historic brand, now produced in Kentucky and reborn in this super premium high proof bottling. I don't even know what that means. But it did win Rye of the Year in 2016, so who knows. So anyway, I want to try this one. Let's get dark out quick. Alright. And with this one, we are done. This one definitely has a distinct smell other than the other four, but this is also the only one that's whiskey, not a bourbon. So, no. Oh, I could taste that on my tongue as I'm swishing it around my mouth. I could taste like I know it's alcohol just burning my tongue, but it's like I ate a hot chip or something. Like my tongue's on fire from the alcohol. Wow. So I would definitely say 4 out of the 5. 4 out of 5. I would recommend. I don't know if I'm like getting blurry because of the light. Not. I don't know if it's focusing on the light or not. Well, that was an experience. I'm really glad I got this. Like 45 bucks at a liquor store. So you get 500 milliliters, 5 different bourbons. It was actually a really good buy. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I got to try 5 instead of just spending 30 bucks on 1 bottle. Now I know never to get the Pikesville. Although I'm not big on whiskey, I'm more of a bourbon guy. They were good. Oh, I am incorrect. This, the first one, the Burnham, is actually a whiskey, not a bourbon. I did not read that correctly. That whiskey was good. If I had to pick one before knowing that, I would have said the Larceny, Evan Williams, and the Craig. I would have to pick the Evan Williams. as the easiest. I think the best one would be the Larceny, followed up by the Craig. Yeah, Elijah Craig. Then by the Burnham and the Pikesville, very far last. I would put that at 10 out of. Just chatting with you guys, doing that, and I'm gonna cut it off now. So this can upload. Catch you guys later.